Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm here to drop another trade line jewel. I'm here to talk about the Avant Mastercard, which is another primary trade line that you can add to your credit to potentially build your credit. If you haven't done so already, please go to TikTok and follow me, Paralegal Nation, YouTube, Paralegal Nation, or Instagram, Mr.Armani1985. So on your credit, if you was to get this card, it's going to look similar to this. Going to have your name on it, and it's going to have your number on the back of the card, just like this. The Avant Mastercard is for those who are either a subprime borrower or a prime borrower. So let's go into detail. A subprime borrower is a person that has less than good credit, or a prime borrower is a person that has good credit or better. So anything from a 669 or better is considered good, or 669 or lower is considered fair or potentially poor. Now, Avant credit card, they do have their own mobile app where you can make payments, check your available credit, earn rewards, do credit line increases, and also add someone as an authorized user. Now, if you've been following my page for a while, if you was to add someone as an authorized user, the thing that you don't want to do is add them to your credit card when your balance is extremely high and your credit utilization is extremely high as well. You want your credit utilization to be under 30%. When you add someone, you want to have perfect history as well, because you don't want to transfer that bad history of payments and a high credit utilization to someone, and they're going to inherit those same not so good benefits. So here are the perks of the Avant Mastercard. They have this thing called no need to worry about hidden fees or surprises, 0 over limit fees, 0 security deposit, and 0 fraud liability. So what that means is you will not be charged if you are victimized by identity theft, because they have a 0 fraud liability. You will not be paying for a security deposit because they will give you a credit score based off your credit worthiness. You have a 0 over limit fees. Basically, there are some banks that charge you overdraft fees or over limit fees, sometimes $29 or up. So if you was to go over your limit, Avant Mastercard would not charge you any over limit fees. And you don't have to worry about no monthly expenses. The only thing you'll be paying for is your credit card bill. Now, the second perk that Avant Mastercard has is it helps you boost your score. If you pay your balance of time, of course, that looks good in the eyes of the credit bureaus. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you sign up for AutoPay, which you can sign up through the app. When you get approved for Avant, what's going to end up happening is they're going to send your card, of course, and then they're going to give you the option to set up a username and a password to where you can sign up for AutoPay and schedule payments. Another thing that is also good is this is one of the good credit cards that report to all 3 major credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. That's a good thing. Now, another thing that they offer too is called proactive credit line increases. So basically what that means is every time you make payments, every time you show history, you get a credit line increase. So for those who has less than good credit, your credit limit might start at 300 for the credit card. Now, as you continue making payments, on time payments, you don't get charged for, you won't, and if you don't go over your limit or things of that such, what you're going to end up qualifying for is continual credit line increases. So basically what that means is they'll let you know via the app or via text message or via phone call that if you've been doing good, that they will send you an offer for a credit line increase upwards of $100 or potentially more. The next thing is they do have an app where it works everywhere. It has one for Android and Apple. So if you have an Android or Apple device, you download the app and you can check out things from your available credit to your balance to scheduling payments to setting up AutoPay. Now, another thing too is they have on-call customer service via text message or phone or email, which, let's say if you was victimized by a form of identity theft, or let's say if you was victimized by you lost your card or your card was stolen, you can always get in contact with them. Now, from my previous people I've been working with, they've been dealing with a lot of credit card companies that don't have these options. So what the good thing about Avant Mastercard is they give you the option to contact them via text message, via phone, or via email. All right, so now let's talk about how do you qualify for this card. There's 2 ways you can qualify for this card. You can go to their website, avant.com, and fill out a quick pre-qualified screening to where they're going to pull up your credit report. It's going to be a soft credit check, and they're going to see if you pre-qualify from there. Now, how it works is, number one, you go to their website. You're gonna put in your personal information to see if you pre-qualify for the card. Number two, they're gonna give you a fast decision to let you know if you qualify for the card or if you got approved for the card. And number three, you want to use your credit responsibly. So don't be one of those who go out here and get a whole bunch of pre-approvals, go out here, get a whole bunch of credit cards, and then max them out and then don't pay them back. Now, another way that you can qualify for this card if they send you a pre-approval in the mail. Now, a lot of people don't know about this, but they got this thing called a opt-in or opt-out. So when you opt in for credit offers, you go to optoutprescreening.com, and then you put in your personal information, and you're either going to opt in or opt out. When you opt in, you're pretty much letting lenders, insurance companies, and other banks know that, hey, I have such and such credit, and I want to see if I qualify for credit cards. It's basically putting your credit report on the front street to see if you qualify for anything. Now, usually a lot of banks, lenders, and credit card companies, they see your credit report pre-hand, basically like in a pre-approval status, and they send you a bunch of credit card offers. So I don't know if you guys notice when you guys get these fake credit cards in the mail and they say, hey, you've been pre-qualified, pre-approved. Well, the reason why you get those is because you've been opted in for credit card offers. Now, how you stop doing that is if you go to the same website, opt-in prescreen.com, and then you go put your information and you click on opt out. What's going to happen is it's going to take your credit report and put it back in your hands. Basically, it's not going to be on the forefront. So basically, a lot of insurance company, banks, and lenders, they won't be able to see your credit report to send you all these credit card offers in the mail saying, hey, you're pre-approved for a loan, hey, you pre-approved for this credit card, etc. So those are the two ways that you can do it. Now, when it comes to fees, let's talk about the fees that the Avant credit card has. Now, they do have an annual membership fee from $0 to $99, depending on your credit worthiness. And then they have some monthly fees from $0 to $1.99, depending on your credit worthiness and your APR. And they also have credit limits started from $300 to $3,000, depending on your credit worthiness. So if you those who are subprime borrower, those who have good credit or below, poor to fair to good, 669 or lower, your credit limit might potentially be anywhere from $300 to $500. For those who are subprime, or those who are prime borrowers, those who have the 669 all the way up to 850, your available credit for this credit card is going to be upwards of $3,000. Now, one of the features that the Avant credit card has that I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are going to ask me is, can you receive cash advance for your Avant card? Yes, they do offer a cash advance. Now, the cash advances are usually 25% of your credit limit. Also, how the actual fee is between $10 or 3% of the cash transaction. So say your credit limit is $3,000. They might say, hey, well, I'll give you $500 cash advance limit. So if you want to do a cash advance either through the ATM or through a bank where you got to show your ID, they're going to either charge you whatever is greater, either the $10 or the 3% to do a cash advance on the Avant credit card. Lastly, we're going to talk about the perks, right? That's what usually a lot of people get certain credit cards for. They want the perks, or they want, some type of rewards. So with the Avant credit card, they do offer rewards through the mobile app. Now, what they do offer is cashback. So how it works is the Avant cashback rewards card offers 1% cashback on every purchase made with the MasterCard, meaning that if you swipe your credit card at a qualifying place, you will get cash back of 1%. They also have points. It's called MLS points. So how it works is this: the MLS Ford credit card offers points for purchases made at the MLSstore.com on gas, dining, groceries, and other eligible purchase. So again, in order for you to qualify for those points, you got to use this credit card at certain particular retail stores, and they're going to give you a bunch of points, and you have to go to MLSstore.com and then redeem those points as you use your credit card. And the next thing that they offer too is they offer gift cards. So how it works is this: the MLS Ford credit card offers gift cards at the MLSstore.com. So how it works is this: you can, let's say you accumulate $1,000 worth of points, you can either transfer those points towards your credit balance to pay off your credit card bill, or you can use those points and redeem them for gift cards at numerous of other places.